1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's Mudblood podcast. We're sorry we're late, we've been very busy boys, haven't we, Patrick?
We haven't really, we were just very sad about Willie's granny dad.
That's awful, my granny's fine. You leave Sheila be.
No, not Sheila, the other one that lives in...
Martha, you leave Martha.
The one that's not Martha, the other one.
My third nanny.
Your third nanny, but you all have a third nanny.
She's everybody's nanny, mate, she's the nation's nanny.
Apparently. It's always good to know that like that was your granny. Like if you had a good cause fiddling with kids, like she'll just bail you out the fuck.
Oh, 100%. You look so much like Hasbullah with that wee hat. I know it. It's adorable. I can't look past it.
He's in Australia getting tortured.
Is he?
He's on tour in Australia, I get tortured daily. Photographs, seen you in Sydney, seen you in fucking thing, seen you in a car, seen you in a sports shop, seen it right, okay, fucking stop.
Anytime he's doing anything, like he's driving a wee van, I just get sent to me like, Paddy's fucking down the west. But before we jump into it, we have to do our wee advertisements. We have to shout out to the sponsors.
Yes.
And who's our regular sponsor? I'll let you.
Our regular sponsor is Manscaped.
Yes.
The man's grooming.
Yeah. If you're looking scaped and you're a man or a woman,
women can do it.
They can.
Don't be put off by the name.
Yeah. One Manscaped.
And listen, women are used to using stuff with batteries in it down below with names that's not related to
So I was taking a sip of water as you said that. You know the drill. We've said it before.
Yeah.
You know.
Get them shaved. Get them cleaned. Get them smelling good with a ball tonic. You get the kit, you get the bag, you get the charger, you get everything.
Yeah, you get the lawnmower, you get the nose trimmer, you get the ball cream, you get the ball deodorant, and we get your money off. You know the drill. You know what it is. Mudblood 20.
Gets you 20% off for a nice, clean, shaven Balix.
Yes.
Or for Junior.
Yeah. You know the drill. We've said it before, we will say it again. Manscaped.com. And also, shout out to our other sponsor, NordVPN. For those who haven't seen this or don't know what it is.
Because this is like, you're like somebody reading the fucking results from the football.
Because with Manscaped, we can have a bit of fun with it. With this, I'm like, mate, there's so much information needs to come out of this.
You need to say it.
Yeah. But NordVPN is a private VPN server. Do you know what a VPN server is, Patrick?
I do now.
You do now? Well, I'm going to tell you again. If you want to hide... I can't stop laughing because it's going to be so serious. It's a private server. It hides your IP address and routes your internet traffic to a privately owned server, making you harder to track online and prevents third parties from stealing your data. So it hides you from advertisers. It hides you from anyone trying to steal your identity. Trying to get money. It does. I'm not making it up. Not only that, but you gain access to geo-block services. So if you want to see what Netflix in Uganda looks like, you can check that out. Do you ever want to watch Ecuadorian Disney Plus? You can with NordVPN. It's a secure network. It prevents people, software, and web browsers gaining access to your connection. It's easy to use. You connect with a single click. It works on every major platform: Windows, Android, iOS, Linux, whatever that is. It even works on an Android TV. It's the fastest VPN service available with over 5,400 servers in 59 countries. And if you want a little discount on that, you go on to www.nordvpn.com/mudblood. That's www.nordvpn.com/mudblood. Fucking yes.
Get that down your fucking pip. Here's you doing. This is you doing.
This is not what it's for.
You know what? That's Ugandan Disney Plus. That's what that is.
That's the Northern Irish Premiership fucking results in Uganda.
Cliftonville too. Oh fuck! That's
Dirty, smelly, limpid bastards. One.
Have you ever seen that? The clip of the Ugandan president, and they're like, "Oh, do you have something against gay people?" And he's like, "They are disgusting." He just says it. He doesn't.
Why was he Borat?
Because I'm not doing the voice. I'm not doing it. You can do it. He's just like, they're stinking. Get them killed. Like, no hiding it at all. It's fucking hilarious.
Straight in there.
Yeah. Or there's the wee guy, the gay guy who's on Ugandan TV getting interviewed by a TV presenter. The guy just keeps going, "Why are you gay?"
We have people like that in Ballymena. I mean, like, you don't even have to.
Why are you gay? What are you gay for?
It was like your man that rang into the Stephen Nolan show at the time. And he's like, "My name is Roger, and I'm from Cullybackey, originally Ballymena, but I'm Cullybackey now." And I'm just fucking sitting in the tractor here, Stephen, listening to the show, and can I ask a question that fella there, the gay fella? And Stephen was like, yes, and here he was. He says, can you tell me what it is about a Norman's asshole that you find attractive? I fucking collapsed. And Stephen Nolan was like, whoa, we can't talk like that,
Did you ever hear Roland Linsky's old joke about that? About the guy ringing in the Nolan show about gay people? He's like, no, Stephen, I'm all for the gays. Spoiler, he wasn't. Fucking great bit. But yeah, what has happened this week? Anything big? Anything exciting?
Massive news.
I think,
and I think we'll have to address it.
We
seriously have to address it.
Serious faces for serious subject.
Connor Burns is my mate again.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
So,
in this time of darkness, good news like that.
It was just like completely blank, and then his fight was yesterday in the Davenys, and the fights weren't on until 8 o'clock, and he turned up at the Davenys at 2 o'clock in a full on suit. And he done a press conference to two people, and with no microphone, it was just a fella and girl having their lunch. The fella says, you're fell out with Paddy, and showed him the video, and he was like, do you have his number? And he says, no. And he says, do you have him on something? And your man sent me a video message at Burns. He said, I'm not fell out with him, I just need his number, haven't got his number. So we got my number and still didn't reply. And then when I went into the room last night, he ignored me, and then all of a sudden came over and just started giving me big hugs. And I was like, so you my mate again? He's like, oh aye, so we were dead. I was never fell out, you know. And I says, why? And he says, I didn't have any credit on my phone. And I was like, right, okay. And then when he got in the ring, I called him out.
How'd it go? Let me hear a bit of it.
So basically, I just got in and I said, Connor, don't be hitting the ref this time, and I want you to be play. You're my mate. I says, but if you lift your hand or you do something wrong here, and then I'm gonna call you out. I'm not a fighter, but I'll fight you. And he says, you pick a venue, I'll fight you anywhere, anytime.
So you just gotta scrap him in the next podcast?
It's looking like the Odyssey, maybe get big for this one.
That's ridiculous. That is and I believe that would sell. That would sell, eh? That's mental.
I'm gonna try and get a few other big fights on the card.
That is the most Belfast thing ever, just watching you fight Connor Burns in an arena.
Somebody's lost the DLA car and then like, don't know whether it's him or me.
see if he did, just unironically, not even joking, spark you out, I would laugh so hard.
Well, that's what Frankie said to me last night. Frankie was going like, what'll I do? And I was like, just play about like, and he was like, but what if he hits me? Frankie's a big lad.
Mate, I've never seen Frankie Carruthers before. The ball's on Connor Burns, I'll give it to him. Like, I saw that, I was like, oh fuck, man.
I done the pads with Frankie the other day, and I'm not even joking, my arms were fucking aching, and he only hit me maybe fucking 10 times.
He's fucking massive.
Oh, no,
looks like a mountain that you came and throw him.
People
fucking
laugh
terrifying.
at Frankie, like, but in all fairness, like, he's a brilliant boxer.
I don't know, who he is, and without, unless you've mentioned him. That's the context I've heard him. I saw him, I was like, Jesus Christ.
I think we don't need these,
That gets for the illusion, let them have.
Alright, keep the mix in, just for crack. But yeah, I got some nice merchandise. Look, I got
what is that?
Fell and Gentleman.
What's that?
It's a brand of clothing that's used by the boxers and stuff like that. I met the fella and his wife, big fans of the show. Lovely people.
Thank you for listening, guys.
And so he gave me this beanie hat, and I had a t-shirt with Paddy the Dagger on it back. Fell and Gentleman. So thank you, we're lovely people. Big fans of the show and stuff.
Did you get anything else or just wee hat? Wee hat's nice.
He offered me whatever I wanted.
You
but
look like you're
I
going to go rob Macaulay Culkin's house on Christmas Eve. That's very nice.
I'm not going to rip my dick out of it, like, you know what I mean? I don't like doing that.
Look like a wee elf. Put it over your ears.
Well, we'll not put it on you because we know you. You definitely look like a wee elf.
I look like an adorable wee elf.
You look like you work in Castle Court.
Yeah.
You pedo.
Do you want... You'd be... I'm just the wee elf to your Santa. If you were doing Santa in Castle Court. What do you want for Christmas, you wee cunt?
Imagine Karen Bartlett doing Santa.
Mate, I'm not making a piece. Fuck off.
That'd be fucking funny. He'd make a great. He would make a great fucking. There's a packet of Bounty Balls. Like fuck off.
I got your Craig David CD. Who's Craig David?
Mate, what type of 6-year-old's this cunt? What do you mean you don't know who David Gray is?
Bull selector. Fuck off.
Fucking wanker.
I love Kieran. His ability to lose his mind over fucking nothing is my favourite thing ever.
Mate, I've actually read his new show. It's fucking great.
Yeah, so bad.
It's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good. Hope he does well with it. Like, really do.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't even think we're allowed to talk about that, actually. I don't know.
All it says was this new show. Nobody knows what the fuck it is.
That's true. I just get there. I'm like, I don't want to fuck things up for people, so I can't even spit.
Nobody. It could be this fucking show in fucking Tangerine.
He could be fighting Burnsy. I don't fucking know.
It could be him getting his ballock saved once his man skipped. You know? It's a good show.
No, I think we'll have to talk about, what everyone thinks we have to talk about.
Yes, so the Mudblood Live
is have to talk about
now sold 300 odd tickets. So
yeah.
We're absolutely flying. So if you want to get your tickets, start getting them now.
See us live in the Ulster Hall.
Live in the Ulster Hall.
Sectarianism live, it's class.
Yeah, better than going to just a one-sided kneecap show.
Ticketed sectarianism.
Kneecap actually got it drawn in the Irish Independent. That's him and they've made it now, like satire
What's
cartoon.
That? Oh really?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was sort of like it was Garth Brooks and then Lemons, and it was sort of like something I can't remember the full thing, but once you start being a satire cartoon, like you're.
I find it so fun when people get wound up because they're very forward with say their political message, right? But when people get wound up about it, I'm like, what do you think they think? Of course, that's going to be what they say about things.
Yeah.
And it's funny to me when people get proper. Remember they did that big mural? It was on Stephen Nolan. People are like, it's disgraceful. And like you're only winding, like you're only feeding into it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they want.
Yeah,
and it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even saw some of the posts they put up this week and all this. I saw them getting loads of shit. I'm like, what did you think they were going to put up?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're not the establishment fucking group. Like.
No, they're not publicly. They are.
They're anti-establishment.
I thought you said they are the establishment group.
No, they're anti-establishment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like most punk bands.
Yeah.
Would have been anti-establishment and stuff like that.
Yeah. The point of punk bands would be most people are going to hate this, and that's the point of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I sort of went silent about the whole thing. I never even made a joke, and people sent me messages going, "Like, you're not going to fucking say anything about this. Like, you're not."
You always
on the bandwagon, and I'm like. Right, that's I talk about it.
Yeah. No. I was actually hoping we'd go through it the whole episode and not speak about it. That would
can't do that.
That would we're in it now, but that would have been very funny if we just kept into it, never spoke about it. Your approach to you're always the same about things like that. When anyone passes or anything brutal happens, you never really do. You'll maybe message me a joke. But you'll never do a public joke because you'll always be like, oh, someone's fucking grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
96-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Like, she's technically never ever done anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you probably could go back a couple of generations in most people's families and somebody, even if your family or your immediate family didn't like her.
Yeah.
Or fucking, appreciate her or fucking give a fuck about her.
Didn't appreciate her.
Do you know what I mean? You just... I'm being nice, William.
No, I know you are. But I've got the same people being like, you're not doing anything about it. I will live.
Yeah.
Because I want to put.
I wouldn't
put a bit
I
of.
wouldn't tell she's married.
Yeah.
But the jokes I'm going to do is mostly going to be about her sons and stuff more than fucking her. Like.
Yeah. I want to think about it and try and get an angle that no one's doing because I feel the thing when you post it on social media, it's always quite. And I'm guilty of it too. It's always quite a hacky joke.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you're thinking of. I want to think about it.
Be smart about
what's a unique way of doing this?
Yeah. Because everybody, what tends to happen is the likes of whenever Will Smith get up and slap Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I done a joke about her loss, and probably 10 comedians after me done the same fucking joke.
Yeah.
And probably some maybe before me done the same joke. I don't know. I didn't research
you
it
saw
that
her lost joke like 40 times.
Yes. So like who actually had the first one? You really have to go back and timelines. Yes, I did go back and it was my timeline first, but we'll not go into that. The point being is everyone was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you be smart about it and sit back. And then they think, like, oh fuck, I've done loads about the Queen, I'm going to leave it now. And then you can come in with your fucking smartness and then fucking whack it.
Yeah, to properly have a formed bit.
Yeah.
That's when I've written like 5 different bits. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to pick out the best one instead of just going, I thought of this first, so I'll do this one first.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a weird time because there was like it's almost like being in fucking school and the teacher hasn't rocked up. And we're just like, what do we do?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do at this point.
the mad thing that I never thought about was like the notes, the bank notes, and like all that shit is going to change. And then the other thing too, I started.
I'm used to having Charlie on my notes. Sorry.
Ah!
Hey, there we go.
Boom, boom, there you go. Thought you were going to be smart, not hacky. But
Happy sorry, go on.
yeah, like
I couldn't. That one came to the Charlie ones came to mind. I was like, "Fuck everything I just said. Let's be hacky about it."
yeah. But yeah, no, it's. I mean, Charlie has different political views than his man had.
Oh,
You know,
different friends.
no, but
Is that what you
he
said?
had different political, and he likes to get involved in politics a lot more than she did.
Yeah,
So I think you're going to see a lot more fucking Charlie fucking
but you
getting
also
involved in shit.
you also wonder if the reason she would abstain from that is because she went, "It's not my business to do it," and people would turn against it. If he did do that, would people then turn
I seen
against
him
it
being
more?
interviewed the other day, and there was a fucking inkwell on the desk and something else, and he went, "It's not for me to move. Somebody move this now." And I went, "He is going to be a cunt of a king. He is going to be a cunt of a king. I'm telling you now, he is going to poke his nose in like fuck. He is going to be." I think she was more refined and stuff. Maybe I could be wrong, but because she was a woman back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
And she sort of was like, "I need to know my place because I'm a woman." I genuinely do think that about her. I just can't see Charlie was very close to Mountbatten and stuff. I can see him being a lot more harder and fucking this place.
Aye. She was a lot more, and I'm saying this having seen season 1 of The Crown, which I'm taking as a historical fucking document.
I haven't watched that yet. I wouldn't watch
Have you ever watched it?
Nah.
No. It is not. I know the subject matter wouldn't be your cup of tea. It's a good show.
I always believe in knowing your enemy.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
No, but
Watch it. Good
Yeah.
show. Good
but
show.
I would say Charlie, he'll stick his nose in a lot more than fucking people would like him to.
Sure.
And he'll fucking rock a few fucking things.
But he'll not be the way the Queen was always the Queen for so fucking long.
That's
he'll
the
not
hard
be
bit.
there that long.
You're like, what? So next month it's all changed, like, and
Yeah.
notes will change. Although it'll probably go fucking cashless by the time he's on the fucking note.
Oh, aye, that's coming. Like,
Yeah. So everything changes.
I love how
the song changes. That's going to be the maddest thing.
God Save Our. Yeah.
That's no longer God Save.
It's gotta be like when the year changes and
God Save
you
the
write
King.
you write it wrong for about a
And you're
month.
like, God Save
Fuck
the
gracious King! Fuck King! Sorry.
And all the
That's what's
drag
gonna
queens
be.
going,
Yeah. And what are you gonna sing now?
I am going to sing my national anthem.
Yeah, God Save the King.
No, ours is actually, it's about a soldier.
Is that what Shana Finney? How is it?
Yeah, the soldier song.
I didn't know it. I don't know the words. I know the opening.
It's about a British soldier coming back to Ireland.
Really?
You didn't know that, did you?
No, I openly didn't know that.
That's not true also. But it really got,
You could have told me.
it really got a reaction from you.
I was like, what the fuck? It could be about it. You could have went, it's about potatoes, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, is it? Oh, that's mental. That's
Potato, cheese and onion.
Potato, cheese, and that didn't fit at all.
King's is definitely better.
God save our gracious king.
King's cheese and onions far better.
Oh, I agree with that. That's banging.
But it's also mad that the king was now best mates with fucking Jimmy Savile.
I love that. Like, everyone's sharing the photos of it. That's very funny to me.
Did you see Andrew touching up his daughter?
His own daughter?
Yes.
I didn't see this, no.
Oh, fuck me.
Allegedly. Sorry, we'll have to say that.
No,
Allegedly.
creepy as fuck. Right?
Prince Andrew.
Oh.
No.
I know, but
That's, mate, that's out of character for him.
being a fucking pedo, being a pedo. Have you got it up?
Yeah.
That's
What just
it.
came up in your phone? Was that stopping?
Joe Biden. Right, so watch this. Watch his hand. But he sticks his finger in her bum.
Is that out of shot?
Wait till you see the next angle.
It's not showing.
Or is there VAR of this groping?
Yeah, there's VAR. That's there is of the fucking groping.
Goal line technology? Whole line technology? Fucking yes.
There's a better shot from the other side.
How many times have you seen this?
This is like the fucking JFK shooting.
Back and to the left.
There's a fella from fucking Caslington. He has it up. It's fucking brilliant.
Have you got it? Or
No,
because I haven't seen it at all, so I don't know. I don't know what I've turned into Andrew's defence lawyer here, but fucking.
Yeah, we need to see that footage.
I do need to see that. If anyone has that angle of Andrew, this is really great for audio people.
Is
You
this
can't
it?
see what we're looking at.
Oh, but this.
Oh, look.
Oh, fuck, he does!
what?
He's in there, like.
He really does look stinking bastard.
He gives her a wee scratch on the bum, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he does, you can see it in the cup.
You want the cat?
He does, yeah, you can see it.
Stinking.
So that's alright if you do that to me. Weird if someone does it to their fucking daughter.
No, that is not alright if I do it to you.
Then why
That's
do you do,
weird
then why
as
do you
fuck.
do that to me all the time?
I'm about to tell anybody.
That's why I was like, why is Willie on the podcast?
But you know what? At least he's consistent. That's all I'd say to him. Like.
Aye.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. I can get away with murder here.
That's when the people, like, you're like, he's not really like a pedo. She was 16. I'm like, that's the one that could prove. That's the one you know about.
Fucking 100%.
You know what? That's how I say it. But the thing that's the only thing I've gotten really wound up about the whole Queen thing, and of course this is what I get wound up about, fucking people going nuts at Kevin Bridges.
Yeah.
That's pissed me off.
So say exactly what he said.
So he comes out, it's the first show, so it's like she dies as the doors open.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't pull it at that point, people are in the building.
Oh, I was pulling it alright.
You were doing so well. You were being so neutral and good wee man there. But he comes out and he goes, in fairness, she's not the only old woman who's gonna die this winter. And people are like, that's so disrespectful, it's nasty. It's not even really about the Queen, that joke. That joke is about the energy crisis more
And
than
about
anything.
older people dying because of the money
Yeah.
to themselves.
Tories.
Which
Yeah.
is a thing that's spoke about all the time. Yeah.
So if anything, I was like, that's a unique way to do that joke.
Yeah.
That's a clever one. And people just cracking up at him, wanting fucking pulled from shows, people going
Did
protesting.
anybody walk out?
I don't know. I'd imagine so. But see when you see walking out of a comedy gig and stuff like that, you're like, dude, fucking, I'll get your bag for you. Because you're not going to
Well,
enjoy this.
You couldn't really carry a bag for somebody, let's be honest.
My helper will carry your bag out. Because you're like, you're no crack. That's... People will be like, well, why would you do jokes about it? You cannot... Something like that can't happen and you not address it. It's just too big. You can't ignore that.
Victorio's fucking he likes to be controversial. Did he do much? Yeah.
I'm very sure he's still talking about it, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Bless his soul.
Yeah. So he did get into her, like.
Oh, yeah. But here's the thing. A lot more English comedians went ham on it rather than here.
Yeah.
Because there's not the repercussions
Yeah.
there is for them. They might get a bit of fucking sovereign from a
Not
Brexit
like
vote.
Jackie's Fish and Chip Shop and Inverness, which you didn't see either.
I didn't see this, so tell people this story. This is mental.
Jackie's
when you
Fish
told me
and
this.
Chip Shop in Inverness. She went outside with the chalkboard and says Lizzie's in the box or something and got a bottle of champagne and popped it.
That's mental.
And then all you seen that night was her windows getting put in the chippy and then a police escort out of it.
That's mental. Like. And I'm not even like, that's awful, that's so offensive.
Well,
I'm more just like,
I was reading the paper the next day, apparently a couple of fish got battered at it.
boo, boo, boo. I enjoyed that. Oh, yeah, so I was like, fuck one up. Ah, you fucker, it's a
I'll
long...
be honest, I'm only joking. Or con. And
Did you see Trevor Sinclair got sacked from Talksport
Yeah.
for what he said?
he basically says about racism. So
Yeah. What was it he said? You have a state. It was something like she
said
wouldn't
Royal
allow
Fund.
coloured people to work in the...
there's been
House.
state racism for decades or something, and it still is alive today or something to that effect. I wouldn't say verbatim that's what it said, but it was,
But that's the thing. The danger these days is when a big thing happens, everyone's straight to their phone
you need
and
to
they haven't
sometimes-
thought
you
about it.
sometimes need to take a deep breath. That's it. I was talking
Yeah.
to somebody. I was actually in U105 recording something on Friday, and they're owned by Talksport. And I was talking to a fella and I was saying, like, I genuinely don't think it was that bad what he said. It's just
No.
his timing.
Yes.
But even at that, they're the type of fucking outlets who are all like, oh, fucking there's no free speech anymore of all this cancel culture.
Yeah.
And then somebody, like, has a different opinion on something like that and they're like, get
I
out
don't
the
think it's
fucking door.
opinion. I think it was genuinely more the fucking timing of it.
Like, yeah, it was instantaneous. that he did
Also,
it.
it's more how many people fucking jump on and go, he's a cunt, he needs, and then they go.
And once that ball starts rolling, then people start
Everybody
reporting on it, and then people who would never even know who Trevor St. Clair
are
is,
going on to be annoyed.
or no, that's how they know.
I
that.
physically had to spend a half an hour fucking setting up Twitter to get on there to get offended by a cunt.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly the type of people you're talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
They'll go out of there, they'll walk 2 fucking streets to get hit in the fucking head with a brick that
Yeah.
don't need to be in the fucking street to get hit by the brick, and then go and get hit by a brick
Yeah.
on the way home, and you're
They're
going, you
going
never
out of
walk
their
that way,
way
you
for that.
cunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
But I mean, shitty as that is the world you live in now. That's why I've kind of, anytime anything, something, I'm like, I now just take a wee breath and be like, I'll think about it.
But don't get me wrong, I'm not a fuck. I don't like the royal family or fucking be up there. Do you know what I mean? There's no pictures of the Queen in my fucking house.
Yeah.
Apart from the £20 notes that were signed by fucking Celtic players. Do you know what I mean? But genuinely, I took silence on it because I just went, nah, it's a 96-year-old fucking wee woman.
Old woman, yeah.
When Maggie Thatcher died, I still didn't, and she was a cunt.
I fucking can't.
She was a
stand
cunt, but I didn't even. Back then, I was like, I think I maybe wrote one thing or something. And then
I have a weird thing about that because I'm like, you're a cunt, an evil woman. But she was stubborn as like she did stick to her guns at every fucking level of it. Which I don't like her, never agree with her, but I'm also like, fucking balls on that bitch. She was mental.
She had big bellies.
Yeah.
No, well, I didn't like Maggie Thatcher.
No, near that.
But at the same time, I just don't see glorifying death and stuff like that. Somebody's fucking belongs to somebody. That's not glorified. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Andrew was different. Like slagging that because that's not even a royal thing. That's a he's a nonce.
Yeah. He
Allegedly.
just got special treatment because he fucking who he was and where he was born.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be the case. And
Yeah, that was the anger everyone had about it.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Queen, it's different. There's some people fucking. It's weird to me that, like I remember.
Do you know she wrote it? She's wrote like.
That can't be open. She's wrote a
63
letter for like
years.
63 years.
Why 63?
I don't know. I don't know what it was written years ago too. She didn't just write it.
She's not giving me much fucking chance, are they?
Yeah, it's in a vault in
If she
Australia.
had said 60 years, you know, or fucking 57 years, then it could have been my letter.
Even if it was 3 years for you.
My
I
letter
don't
for
know.
me being 100. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, Paddy McDonald, I love Mudblood podcast.
Is Bansy speaking to you again?
I was really, really interested to find out how it went in the Ulster Hall that time.
The only joke I've seen that I was like, that's really enjoyable, like, is I bet she's got it then last another 4 years to get a letter from herself. Because that's a wee silly joke.
Yeah, no, it is.
I like that. I did enjoy that.
It was Darren Matthews, wasn't it?
I've seen it a few times, but he was the first one to send it to me.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah. But it was good. I don't know who was the first. It's one of those ones. Once I saw it once, 5 other people did it.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest part of it. Because
It
this
sounded
just
like
came into
somebody
my
trying to
mind.
start a fucking lawnmower.
The weirdest part for me, her last ever TV appearance is with Paddington Bear.
Yeah.
And
And
that's so
Jimmy
strange.
Bryson put that up as his fucking, like, thanks for yourself.
You leave Bryson alone.
I
today.
genuinely at that stage wanted to send a message and go, fuck me, what happened to Paddington? But I mean, I went, no. But I did, like,
That's.
I'm just noticing these wee fucking things say UTH on them.
Oh yeah, I spray painted that on.
UTH.
I actually think it says
Up the hood.
H1N, just the angle we have it at.
It's just upside down.
Yeah, you just see up the hoods everywhere you go.
That's everywhere you go. That
Yeah.
sounds like a song. Everywhere you go, always bring the hoods with you.
Other than that, like, that's such a big thing in the news. I can't think of anything I did in the
Because
past
there's
few days.
fuck all that's on.
That's-
It's
that's-
consumed. It's just.
It's,
You'll
it's-
remember where you were when Michael Jackson died. You'll remember where you were when the fucking Queen died. I was in work, and we were walking down the road, and somebody sent me a message. This was at lunchtime, and was like, something's happened to the Queen. And I said to the fella I was working with, we were walking to class, and I says, something's happened to the Queen. He went, bollocks. And I said, I'm telling you now, something happened to her. And then that night he sent me a message. He was like, how the fuck did you know it? Like 12 o'clock a day you come to? And I said, she's probably dead at 12 o'clock.
Here's how I knew that I said to my nanny, she's dying. Because normally when it's just, oh, the Queen's in hospital or whatever, it's a brief thing.
Yeah.
It's not breaking news. It's like, oh, the Queen's just in Balmoral. This was, the presenters were in all fucking black, deadpan, being like, and she's okay, don't worry, the Queen's,
Yeah.
she's resting up, she's alright. But we're gonna keep talking about this for 3 hours. I just turned around and I was like, she will go today. This is that's what's happening. I remember.
the-
Do you remember when the Queen Mother died? And that was all over the tape. That's, I think, my first memory of breaking news on the TV.
I remember reading about one of the, I think it might have been her dad or the one before her dad,
George.
right? And they give him enough cocaine and heroin to kill him twice over. And they've done that, they say, is till eases pain.
You think of her dad or Pete Doherty?
No, Jan. Like, you look this up, this is a paddy fact. They give him enough cocaine and heroin and morphine, right, to kill him twice over. And the reason why they done it was so that it would make the fucking newspapers in time. So they didn't die like in the middle of the day, and then the news couldn't break in time.
Yeah.
So they killed him, even though he was dying. It was like, we put him to ease. No, we fucking killed him.
Literally, they gave him some ease.
So that they could get the papers. So when people woke up, because back then there was no fucking
Aye.
TVs and fucking.
Down in the hospital bed, like.
Yeah. Yeah. You may go visit your father. Here's glow sticks.
So it's just like, and then the second thing that I thought about, but that you can't go on the.
He had a stutter too, didn't he?
That's
So it sounded like someone scratching around.
that definitely did happen, right? But the other thing I was thinking too was, it's a Protestant funeral. We all know what you're like in a Protestant funeral.
What's that?
Like, is she going to have Superstar playing or something?
Yeah.
Because now I want to watch it, because I'm going, Protestant funerals are always fucking brilliant tunes.
No, that's a prod funeral. She'll get a Protestant funeral.
Oh,
the
right.
minister will say some nice words, and you know, like, she was good living. A good living Protestant funeral is the most boring fucking 3 hours of your life. There's no crack at it at all.
Apart from her granddad.
It's yeah.
Secretary and Chancellor are gonna be weird, having to change it to King.
It's gonna
Fuck the King and the UD. Yeah, it's going to be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it still has a ring to it, like, but
like, even when the Pope dies, there'll be a new Pope.
people really trying to get through me. How long are we on?
Yeah. Is this live? They'll be like, don't you fucking dare!
It's Burnsy.
33 minutes.
Sorry, my phone's been.
And what-
My phone's been going fucking mad.
So is
man.
mine.
Look at-
One who saw me else.
What has happened? What have we done? Have we done
We
something?
are live.
Because my
That's what
phone.
the Zooms are for.
My phone has not stopped this entire fucking podcast and been ignoring it, and yours is going mad too. There's something fucking happened. Also, it's 9/11, guys. That's how mad this is. 9/11 that hasn't been brought up.
We just look outside and like
Yeah.
the world
That is
on
nuts. Because normally it comes up every fucking year.
Yeah.
Well, it comes down.
Yeah.
But
I'll wake up and someone will send me like happy 9/11, like it's fucked up, and it hasn't even been mentioned.
there was a thing I seen. The best one I ever seen was a guy who was wearing a Trump hat, and he was like, "No one's asked this question. It needs answered. Where was Barack Obama when it all happened? He wasn't in the Oval
Was
Office."
it Kesey?
And the guy was like, "Do you think there's a reason why Barack wasn't in the office?" And he went, "I don't know, but it's something we should all. Why has no one asked it before?" And it's like, you fucking tit. Like, Americans are thick as fuck.
Do you,
Not them all, but if you don't have money, you're fucked.
do you remember? Do you remember that on the news? That's a big one. Of like you knew where you were. I remember it's like in school.
Oh, I was.
And it was on
I
the TV?
I had literally come home from New York on the Thursday,
Fuck.
and there was a wedding on the Saturday, and I was on a roof of a down on the Tuesday, and it happened. So I literally was in New York 4 days, 5 days prior to it happening.
That's mental.
Yeah.
That is mental.
Nuts. And literally 3 weeks before it happened, me, Andrea, and her dad were going about New York, and she was like, "Do you want to go up the Empire, or do you want to go up the Twin Towers?" And I was like, "Nah, we'll do it next year. We'll be fucking back." Do you know what I mean? It was.
Oh fuck. Oh man, that you should have. No.
I actually have. I found my video camera the other day up in the loft. I'm going to bring it in and show you. On the year anniversary, we were back in the States, and we went for the year anniversary. And I went up the Empire State with Andrew, and nobody else was there. Me and the 2 guards that worked in the place, and they were like, "Yeah, we're getting free lunch today. They think we're gonna die." And I was out, and the fighter fucking jets and the gunships were all in the harbour and all. Like, a Bush was coming. It was a big fucking deal, and it was the year anniversary of it. And I have the whole walking about, and fucking, it still had all the stuff, and have, like, there was just a fucking thing of all belongings and stuff, and I took that down, and it was fucking.
That's the shit that always gets you. Because like when you read things, do you ever get when you read like a big tragedy, and it starts to become that's just a number?
I
At
remember
that
walking
point.
about, and St Paul's, which is the wee chapel that didn't fall down, but everything else did burn it.
Yeah.
St Paul's in Smoke, they call it. And there's a guy selling bottles of water to the whole recording, like it's dead somber. And it's just this guy going, $1 bottle of water, $1 bottle of water. Because it was fucking roasting.
Right.
And it was September, like, but it was fucking eerie as fuck. It was, and I have the recording of it, like, I have to show you because it's fucking.
I would like
mental,
to see that.
Mental.
Have you ever heard? No, there's like survivor stories of 9/11, people who were almost on planes. Have you ever heard Mark Wahlberg's?
No.
It's fucking mental. So he was meant to be on the plane that went into the Twin Towers. So was Seth MacFarlane, who wrote Family Guy. He was hungover and missed his flight, and he was meant to be on that flight. Fucking Mark Wahlberg was meant to be on it. He didn't get on it for whatever reason. And then he was interviewed about it way later. He's like, yeah, me and my buddies were supposed to be on that flight. I'm telling you, if I was on that flight, it wouldn't have went down like that. I'd have stopped it. It's like, fuck up.
What do you mean you're a terrorist organisation? No, you can't do that in my flight. What are you trying to say? Hold on, they take my shirt off. I'm fucking Mark Wahlberg.
He started breaking down how he would have stopped the terrorists. I was like, his publicist must have gone, stop, Mark, stop telling people you'd stop 9/11. Stop talking, right?
I'm going to get into that cockpit.
What do you mean?
When I get in there, I'm going to get your head. I'm going to fucking rub your ear. I'm going to hurt your head.
Hey, but Don, tell your mom it's asking about her, okay?
I love Mark Wahlberg, but I heard that story like, you're fucking mental. Imagine I had to stop it. That's something you'd say.
That's
If
like-
I was in the Twin Towers, I'd be like, fuck lay off,
Can you
okay?
imagine Bertie had been on the flight? Right, pancake fist, open the fucking door.
Yeah, no. They're on the comms for the pilot. This is for ISIS. Look into the camera there, Muhammad.
Listen, Bobby.
Pancake face or Aggie nose.
Put the fucking plane down now.
It's planes meant to be going to youth clubs to get the kids down at football pitches.
Get your kids in the wheelchairs and all out of Twin Towers. It's happening.
Can you imagine Bertie had been knighted by the Queen?
Sir Connor Burns. I want that to happen.
That would be unreal, wouldn't it?
You were at his fight, weren't you?
Who's?
But we were talking about earlier.
Last
we were talking
night?
about his fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he get hit at all? Did Frankie
Frankie
slap
hit him a couple. The referee was going, fucking hit him, because he did hit that referee the last time. Fucking hit him!
The referee's got Burnsy's arm behind his back. Fucking smart.
Fucking hit him, and Frankie like, but I just remember Connor going, oh, my fucking eye, don't be hitting me in the eye. And I was sort of like, Sparks.
I remember watching the one of Paddy Barnes, and you can see Barnes is, he's turning from with him, and then Paddy just looks at fucking crack. He does crack him one. You can see he really wanted that one shot. You see Barnesy being like, oh fuck. It's
He's a
awful.
strong wee fucker though.
Yeah, oh. Remember
He did.
he near choked me out when I was eating a bag of crisps? Like I was told you eating like a fucking pack of Monster, and he just fucking Barnesy starts choking me out, and I'm like, no Paddy, call him off please. Like, I'm gonna choke on fucking Monster Munch. That's not how I want to die. Choked out by Connor Burns and choking on crisps. Everyone will be pissing themselves about
Well,
funeral.
he choked on a banshee bone while being choked out by the Burns.
Burnsy being my funeral, fucking call
Are
me
we
out.
doing questions in this? No? Or are we doing that in the next
do
one?
that like we Q&A.
Right, okay. What are we on now?
I think about 40.
Yeah.
Well, you're not fair, are you?
Yeah, you did Donald's podcast, didn't you, before?
Who's?
Is it Donald?
Who?
Donald, the guy we had on.
Who?
I don't know how I said it. I feel really bad.
Donald. Why did you fucking say that?
Because he was helping me out. 'Cause I was
Genuinely,
just
Protestants
gonna
can
find
that.
it.
See, when you see an Irish name, you just go,
Man, it doesn't make sense in how we see the alphabet, how we understand the alphabet, and then you guys just be like, see all those letters, all of them into the name, and the name's Craig, and then it's fucking three B's and an
There's
F.
no Craig in the Irish language.
What's Craig in Irish? There's no one.
Ball big.
Ballbig.
Ball big. That's Craig in Irish.
Fair. But our mind can't comprehend the Irish language. It blows
It's just
my
they're
mind.
ignorant to it.
We never learned it. Do you know what I mean? You're not fluent in French? Are you ignorant to it?
Comment
Or do you
t'appelles,
just-
Patrick? Je m'appelle Patrick. J'habite à Belfast, en Irlande du Nord.
That's more French now.
Continuez tout toi. Oui, la piscine.
I'm ignorant to French now, so you could be making that up.
That's half Irish, half French.
But yeah, don't know. You did his podcast for you,
Don't know. What were you saying his name was?
Donald.
Donald?
I'm pretty sure on that podcast I'm like, aye, Donald, here's the thing about this. Yes, Donald, here's the thing about addiction.
We should get that. We should get nice names up and go.
I think mine's just lame.
What?
I think mine
No,
is
but
just
like
lame.
trying to get the pronounce.
Fuck, you just enlisted them and I try to pronounce them?
Yeah.
We can do that now. Give me some Irish names and we'll see how Protestant I really am. Answer, very. I feel so bad. He's lovely fucking fella. I had a great time with him.
Right.
Sean, don't say them.
Okay.
I really
It's
think
a lot.
if you go, that's Neve, say that.
I fucking love this song, by the way.
What is it? Don't play it. Don't play it.
Why?
We'll get the shit on the YouTube. You can get fucking strikes
What's
and
the
shit. It's not
fucking
worth
crack
it.
here?
I can literally see just playing a song. Can
Yeah.
get the fucking podcast taken down.
You right?
That's what our wrestling one got that, mate. Pain in the arse.
Right.
Okay, so it's ODHRAN.
Hang on.
Could you?
It's not fucking focused. I'll just
can you-
I'll just do it in the edit.
Okay, so that looks like Audran to me,
What?
but I don't think that's the actual.
What is it?
Is it Ocean?
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 Yeah.
ODHRAN is Ocean.
Just
Right, so if
nailed
we
it.
take the ODH off the front, what's the
Is
last?
that Aaron?
What's the last? What's RAN?
Ran.
Fuck, you can say it when you know it's English.
And that's not what's throwing me out of
Right.
it. It's the
So
ODH.
ODH. So if you were doing ODH in English, how would you do it?
There is n-
What's the letter to start?
Oats. O.
We'll go into phonics here. I do this with my fucking 2-year-old.
Right.
Oh, so how do you say oh?
Oh. Oscar Orange. O.
Right.
See, I never did phonics.
Forget
I
about
did
the
Letterland.
DH. Forget about the
Is it
DH.
R? Is it Aaron? Oren? Oren?
Oran.
Okay. Right.
Oran. Oran.
Right.
Oren. Okay.
Right.
So that's not a name in my word.
You'll like this one.
No, that's not a name.
It is.
TADHJ. That's not. You're making these up.
Oh,
It's a hate crime if you say it.
T?
Yeah.
Is that actually T? I didn't want to say it. Because I was like, there's no way he's having me up here.
some people say tag.
There's it.
Tag, you're
They're
it.
from
T, you're
Hollywood.
it. Clodagh? Clodagh?
Clodagh.
He knows.
Yeah, I do know that.
Don't give him girls ones.
I do know them.
He knows the girls ones. Do not give him girls ones. This is what I meant. Because he's a pervert. Do you know what a pervert is? 10 times worse than a pervert.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
a
not.
fucking pervert.
I'm not a mervert.
Let's see.
I'm just a young, curious boy. Dervla.
Don't
This is metal. I can get the women one, no problem.
don't give him the women. So, this is my point. He fucking can say it when he needs to.
Yeah. This is fucking. That's actually mental. I can't just get the girls straight away, and the guys are like, "What?" Kiva.
Why do you keep giving them girls ones?
I can only find guard ones. Hold on.
Eve.
Yeah.
Can you put up fucking an F one, please? And preferably not Fergal.
What
If-
headphones?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no, not one with an F. No, they're mental.
What?
That is fine. I'm scared myself that I'm like, what
I
is that
knew
name? And then the girls
I
come
knew
up
it.
and I'm like, that's Stacey.
You're able to say it. No, none of them were Stacey. You were able to say them, pronounce them exactly how they're meant to be. Because it's just a fuck.
I'll learn it when it's necessary, my
Exactly.
friend.
That's my point.
We want to
can't
share
say
community. This is the way forward. I will fuck my way to peace. Is there any male ones? Male Irish names? Can you Google?
I see. What
Because
one
I'm
were
just
you
going to go
thinking
and
of? Write that on. I couldn't read it from you.
If I say it, that's why I can't.
Oh yeah, you can't just go, oh it's Fergal, what's this one? You're my friend's band rehearsing now. Brand New Friend, shout out to them. Great band. You know Brand New Friend, don't you?
I thought that. Ah, yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, right. I'll just write this down and fucking do
Right.
Yeah, this is it. This is the match winning point.
This
Here we
is
go.
the match.
I
If
can
you
do
get
it.
this one,
I can do it. What happens if I get? What do I get?
a fucking dick in the head.
Well, no, well I don't want to. I don't want to get it now.
From the Gertrude Star.
The Girkwood, the Gherkin
And this isn't a male name either.
No, that wasn't it. That's not what I meant.
Oh, what were
What
you
the
saying?
fuck is that?
Show him.
Fiacre?
Faker.
Not that far off.
That's not faker.
Faker.
Do you ever go to Spain and get a faker football top?
Do you ever go to Turkey and get faker teeth?
You're someone, you're like, you're a big faker.
That one.
Okay. That's a one. I know that.
Aye.
And I know that because that's a one quig. That's a yoggin, as they call them in England.
See if he fancies him, he knows him.
I don't fancy one quig, but I did. He was from here and he was on X Factor. I voted for him.
Should be Derry.
Yeah, that's in this country. I voted for one quig.
Where is it?
What? It's in this country.
Where's he from?
Not this again.
Where's he from?
There. You know I say there. To the chagrin of the Protestant people. Do you know what it is? I've been there loads, I've gigged there loads, never heard anyone called Londonderry once. And the banter I hate in the it turns me whenever you go Derry or Londonderry. I don't get offended by it. Say whatever you want. But you know when you go Derry and someone goes, where's that now?
see
I
that
hate
one,
that
Sean?
banter.
Sean, you see that one on the buses? You see it?
No.
See what it says there? You see it? What's it say?
Queen Elizabeth II. The fuck?
Didn't think that one out, didn't it?
So what about that?
Right,
Okay,
this is
fair
the
one.
last
That's
one.
one point. I do know it's Connor.
Yeah.
It's pronounced
But-
concubar, but that's Connor.
No.
That's how
It's spelled concubar,
Yeah.
but it's pronounced Croher.
Yeah.
Crocker.
Connor, but it is
Croher.
the English
But
version
it's
of
the
Connor.
Irish version of Connor.
Yeah.
Even though Connor's like an
I'm
Irish
not as
name.
bad as you think. I'm not.
If it has funny on it,
Connor
or
doesn't have a
somebody on
funny.
the X Factor, you're alright.
Well, Connor I just knew. I don't know how I knew Connor, but I knew Connor.
Oh yeah, I know how you knew Connor.
How's that? No, you fucking say it, man.
Croher Keys.
Yeah, I've seen so many people with the name Connor. That's how I know. Right, we'll plug some stuff, then we'll move on to the Patreon episode. Okay, so my tour is on sale at the minute, barely noticeable. We're going to Oma, we're going to Antrim, we're going to Newry. I'll be in Derry, and then I'll be in the Limelight one. The Limelight one's selling well. Get that before it sells out in December. But William Thompson, barely noticeable on shine.net. Get your tickets. Link will be in the bio of the episode. Also, Mudblood live at the Ulster Hall. A live podcast. You get to see me mispronouncing Irish names live. You gonna add anything that? No. Mudblood live. Come and get closer to us.
No. And my tour starts on 30th September in Newcastle. We're going to Letterkenny, Derry, Antrim, Portaferry, Ballymena, Armagh, Makerfeld, Oma, Enniskillen, Coleraine, Newry. Belfast Waterfront Ball on the 12th is sold out. Soho, London. The Stand, Newcastle, Breakneck in Aberdeen, Monkey Barrel in Edinburgh, Oranmore in Glasgow,
Lovely
and
room.
then finishing in the Waterfront
That's a lovely
on
room.
the 9th of thing, and there's about 20 tickets there.
Yeah. So go get your tickets to see us
Go get
live.
sorted. Go get sorted.
Go see us tell some jokies. Other than that, check out the Mudblood Patreon for an extra episode a week. It's as little as £1. You can pay more if you really want to. We appreciate everything. Other than that, anything else to add, Patrick?
No, and we're still on the lookout for more sponsors for the show.
Yes, we'll sponsor. Just send us to it. We'll give you a wee shout out in the show. Plug you on our social medias.
Well,
That's how
it'd be
sponsor
one
works.
show you want to sponsor or 100 shows.
Yeah, it's up to you.
We're open to all sorts of things.
Yeah, so if you want to sponsor us, contact the page. We'll hash it out with you. We're very flexible. Well, I'm not really flexible, but sponsorship wise, I am. Thank you for joining us this week on Mudblood. See you next week.
Caramel, get slant.
Feeling